What's up, guys? Welcome back to, I guess, kind of a new series and just something which I've wanted to do for a while. And that is going to be kind of like a match review and player rating video for each Arsenal match. I might do a preview as well, but this is going to be a review of the game, and I'm going to give myself my player rating for everyone that played. And so yeah, let's just get straight into this. So guys, literally about 10 minutes ago as I'm recording this, Arsenal beat Southampton 2-0 at St Mary's Stadium in what was an absolutely just vital win for us after two really disappointing defeats to Man City and Brighton respectively the week before. We managed to bounce back and was a really much needed win. And yeah, I would say it was a decent performance all round. We started well, with Aubameyang hitting the bar early on. Probably should have scored, but I think it was touched onto the bar slightly by Alex McCarthy. And then midway through the first half, the Southampton goalkeeper gifted Eddie Nketiah with a goal after passing it straight to him and then Nketiah just ran through and tapped in the empty net to give us the lead, and that's how the first half ended. Second half, Southampton came out really well, really trying to press us to get the equaliser, had a few chances, and Emi Martinez denying them with one really good save. And late on in the second half, we pounced on what was yet another bad defensive pass. Aubameyang looked like he was going to race through and get what would have been his 53rd goal and his 100th appearance for the club, but it was brought down by Stevens, who got a straight red card, and which resulted in a free kick, which was originally blocked by the wall from Lacazette, who then followed up with a decent strike, which was fumbled again by the Southampton goalkeeper, and Joe Willock latched onto it to give us a really good win. And it was a decent performance all round, so I'm just going to get into my player ratings now, starting off with Emi Martinez. Obviously, usually our backup goalkeeper, but came into the side following the bad injury to Bernd Leno against Brighton, and I thought he did really well. Whatever he dealt with really well. Made a few saves, including one really good one to deny Shane Long. And he did a really good pass to Aubameyang. It was like 70 yards, which unfortunately we couldn't capitalise on, but I thought it was a really good performance from Emi in goal for his first Premier League start of the season. A really good clean sheet. I'm going to give him a 8. Moving on to right back Hector Bellerin, and unfortunately for Hector, I didn't think it was a very good performance from him. Probably our worst performer. You can tell, literally ever since, I had to beat my chair down there, ever since he had that really poor ACL injury a few years ago, it's affected him. He's lost his pace, and he's lost a lot of what made him a really good right back the years before. Really sloppy performance from him, to be fair, but luckily it didn't matter much, so I'm going to give him a 3. Moving on to the centre of defence, we're going to start off with Squadran Mustafi. Picked up a yellow card within 10 minutes, and if I'm being honest, I feared the worst, but he carried on, defended really well, and it resulted in a much-deserved clean sheet for the German. It's a really decent performance, so I'm going to give him a 6. Moving on to his defensive partner, Rob Holding, and he was given man of the match by Sky Sports, and if I'm being honest, I'm going to agree. It's a commanding performance from the English centre-half. Headed literally everything out, no nonsense, cleared the ball every single time, and that's what we want to see. And it's a brilliant performance by Rob Holding. I'm going to give him a 9. Definitely my man of the match. I do agree with Sky Sports there. And then, moving on to, we started off with a initial back three, and in that left centre back position was Kieran Tierney, and another brilliant performance from the young Scotsman. He's going to be such a good player for us. He's already justified that 20 million price tag. He's going to be some player. And started left centre back today, apart from preferred left back position. Really did a solid job. Unfortunate to come off, and which looked like an injury. Luckily, it looked like it was only cramp, so that's good. We really don't want him injured again. And it was a really good performance from Kieran Tierney. I'll give him a 8. And then started at left wing back was Bukayo. That's just not how you say his name, is it? Bukayo Saka, the golden boy of this club. What a play he's going to be, and a decent performance again. Not as good as what it was against Brighton, what it has been, but a decent enough performance from Saka. I'm going to give him a 5. So not bad, but not brilliant, but he's been so good recently, you can't really argue with it. And then moving on to the central midfield, it's going to be Granit Xhaka, brought back into the side today. And what I've been saying it for a long time. He's one of our most important players, and it showed. First game back, 2-0 win. Brilliant, really good performance from Granit. He did make a few sloppy passes here and there, but overall, I thought it was a decent performance from him, so I'm going to give him a 7 as well. And now Danny Ceballos starting just ahead of him in central midfield. Poor performance from Danny, if I'm being honest. He's not really been this good. What am I trying to say? That good this season. He had one really good game against Burnley, but apart from that, if I'm being honest, I do like him. But he just, I don't think his like kind of style of play suits with the Premier League and how we want to play as a team. So I'm gonna give Ceballos a 4, I think. But so we're going to start with the front three, which started on the right wing was Nicolas Pepe. Okay performance from Pepe, I thought. He tried to create a few chances, which didn't really work out, but not bad performance from Pepe. I'll give him a 5, so not bad, but not terrible either. Starting up front with Eddie Nketiah, I thought it was brilliant. Yes, his goal was quite lucky, but still a goal nevertheless. And I thought he ran his heart out. What a performance that was from him. Chased after every ball. That's what I like about Eddie. He won't always guarantee you a goal, but what he will give you is 100% effort and 100% determination, and that's what he gave again. Definitely a really good performance from him, and I'm gonna give him should I give him 8 or 9? I'll give him an 8. If he had scored, if his goal maybe required a bit more individual effort and skill, well, maybe I would give him a 9. But his goal was still decent. He did really well to read the pass as well. So, and moving on to left wing, Aubameyang again, obviously captain for the day, making his 100th appearance. I was convinced he was going to score. He didn't. He probably would have done if Steven didn't bring him down later on in the second half. But a decent performance from Aubameyang again. Pretty much did everything but score. He really deserved a goal. I'm going to give him a 7. If he had got a goal, he probably would have been my man of the match. And that was the starting 11. So moving on to the subs, we're going to start with Joe Willock. And he came on, scored. Can't really argue with that. Going to give him a 8, I think. No, 7. We'll give him a 7. Because he wasn't on that long, but he did score. As well as him, Lacazette came on. Didn't really have enough time to influence the play. He had one header which went out for a throw-in. But hey, I think, will it count as assist? If it does count as assist, he did get an assist for Willock's goal, so a 6 for Lacazette. Similarly, Maitland-Niles came on, didn't really have enough time to do much, but hey, we won the game, kept the clean sheet, he didn't really do much wrong, so a 6 again. And then, I guess it's the same for Kolasinac as well, who also came on for Kieran Tierney, and who got a 6 as well. So, that, I think, is going to be it for this video. Hope you enjoyed. Leave a like, subscribe. See you guys later. Peace out.